Hi, my name is Adriani, Sofia, Hanim, Binti, Ramli. My metric number 2807773. On the issue of integrity pledge, I do agree with the issue discussed because implementing integrity pledge is a relevant and positive preventive approach in dealing with immoral behavior, whether in higher education institutions or organizations. However, that issue is still treated lightly by people in certain circles, especially in organizations. For a big corporate company, an integrity pledge is just a cloak used to conceal flaws or blunders. They believe that by signing the commitment, the focus of either the anti-corruption agency or the public will be quickly diverted from them, and the crime will be carried out without anyone's awareness. Pledge and policies are not legally binding. As previously stated, when the right hand signs the pledge, the left hand is in the cash box. Corruption cases occur not only abroad, but also in Malaysia. According to Dr. Mohamed Mohan, President of Transparency International Malaysia, corruption cases increased in 2020, causing Malaysia's position to fall to a score of 51, increased in 2021, and fall again in 2020 to a score of 47. It is a national concern. In my opinion, if someone has integrity and a sense of ethics, they will not perform such unethical behaviors, even if they are not required to sign a pledge. The awareness not today comes from the individual's own consciousness or personal integrity, which is the attribute of being honest and having strong moral beliefs. Personal integrity is the trait of being truthful and having strong moral values. People with personal integrity are truthful in their words and deeds, and they do the right thing even when it is tough. They are also dependable and trustworthy, and they can be relied on to uphold their commitments. According to the perspective of some people, signing integrity pledge can reduce corruptions or taking bribes in the public or private sectors, as well as the occurrence of fraud or cheating in online finance lessons among students of higher education institutions, while others do not.
Hi, my name is Sarvinah Rajindran. My metric number is 280246. I strongly agree that the implementation of integrity pledge like corporate integrity pledge, the UUM honor code and the election integrity pledge is viewed morally as a step in the right direction for cultivating moral conduct, promoting integrity and foil corruption in their respective fields. The UUM Honor Code, the Corporate Integrity Pledge, and the Election Integrity Pledge all have the ability to help advance moral conduct and fight for the corruptions. The program seeks to boost transparency, build stockholders' trust, and reinforce legal compliance, create integrity cultures, and raise awareness. In the different contexts of business, academic culture, and political process, they exhibit a commitment to moral behavior and can help to create a moral ethical atmosphere. It might be claimed in a light of video. The idea of integrity pledged by business that such as promise have the ability to lessen corporate corruption and advance ethical conduct. According to the moral theory, which is deontological ethic, which is frequently linked with philosophers like Immanuel Kant, concentrate on the moral duty and duty that people have by virtue of being alive. Descriptive of deontological ethics of such as expression as duty for duty's sake. The adoption of integrity pledge is beneficial from the deontological standpoint because it sets a clear set of moral obligations and standards that people and organizations should abide by. Thank you.
Hi, my name Atierah Syazwana. So next, from my point of view for moral judgment for this issue is I partially agree. Whereas integrity pledge as a tool to reduce corporate corruption, cheating on online final exam, and can reduce bribe during election. So for me, what I have agreed is that integrity pledge is one of method to help reducing exam cheating by encourage ethics and honesty. However, I do not agree if this issue only depend on the integrity pledge without any other support. So for this case, by having strong governance and effective law is required to resolve this ethical conflict, and also will help to reduce this ethical issue. So what I understood is, if someone has a good personality, so they will be honest in what they do. The issue begins if the individual is dishonest in what they do. For example, if the person who signed and then claim that the integrity pledge is meaningless and is simply a piece of paper, it is proof that this integrity pledge may not have a good effect on reducing this issue. Thus, if the individual is ethical, he or she may able to reduce this issue, such as cheating on exam or other related problem for the issue. So what I have learned during class by watching Aristotle, a Greek philosopher video, he claimed that the only path to successful action is via moral virtue. A person of excellent character who has a proper desire and view something as serving the correct purpose will initially regard it to be wonderful person. This is because a good person has accurate judgment, since only they can see things as they truly when they are wonderful. So this pleasant individual will consistently obey a rule and will not do anything unethical. So that's it from me.
Hi doctor, my name is Aiman Binti Zafri and my metric number is 277961. So I'm going to explain my opinion about moral judgment for these issues. So I agree that we discuss on these issues because they are so crucial to our future and it's so good to be discussed. So the adoption of an honor expresses the ethical convictions that the pursuit of knowledge and also the education equity is depend upon the academic honesty. So for the first issue, um, the academic honesty is the way to get the knowledge and also the education's equity. If we go to any places that we want to study, so it shows a dedication to developing an environment of integrity and moral conduct among pupils or among the students. So students acknowledge that it is their duty to respect the standards of academic honesty by signing the form. So the moral value we got from the students' declarations where you honor good forms, honesty and fairness, and also the responsibility to all the students before signing the form. So next is for the second issue, um, the integrity pleas by companies. The companies that implement integrity commitments do so because they believe that corporate misconduct is immoral and bad for both the firm and society as a whole. So the companies believe that if they do the immoral ethical, it will bad for both the firm and also the society. So companies wants to foster a culture of trust, fairness, and openness by subscribing to ethical companies. Integrity commitments demonstrate a commitment to ethical behavior in all company dealings and a belief in the value of responsible corporate citizenship. So, the moral value that we get from the second issue are the transparency, accountability, and also the ethical conduct. So, lastly, for the last issue is the election integrity pleads by politicians. So politicians have to sign the election integrity pleads to expressing their more approval of elections that they are clean that from the election corruption, money politics, and also the bribery. So the politicians have to stick with their with this what we call the with this integrity please. They have to clean with all the corruption. We know that the politicians are familiar with the corruption and also the money politics. So the promise demonstrates its moral convictions in the value of democracy, honesty, and public confidence in the political process. So these moral evaluations, a desire for more morality, honesty, and justice in my respective fields. I will work to establish a workplace where honesty and integrity are respected and protected because I recognize the harmful effect of corruption, dishonesty, and also an ethical behavior. So for the moral theory, this applied the deontological ethics moral theory that means focus on moral obligation and ideals. Who signed a student who signed the honor code are holding a moral obligation to conduct themselves being honesty and morality in all of their academic behavior. So next is the companies that embrace integrity commitments. Um, and foster fairness and also opens in their business practices. And lastly, politicians who affirm the moral obligation to uphold the democratic process integrity, respect the public's wills, clean with all the corruption and money politics, and abstain from corruption by signing the election integrity pleas to do so. So that's all for my part. Thank you.
I am totally in support of the issues integrity pledges by companies to reduce corporate corruption. Making a moral choice and deciding if integrity guarantees are successful at reducing corporate malfeasance, we need to think about the moral and ethical concepts that apply to the situation. This is also related to thinking about how the integrity pledges principles agree with our worldview and shape our sense of right and wrong. So in my opinion, studying is the best way to find out the truth. Several studies have been done to find out if ethics promises and other anti-corruption steps work to reduce crooked business practices. These studies give real-world facts and information about how projects like these affect people. Referring to the moral values of justice and fairness, corporate cheating makes economics and social systems less fair by distorting competition and hurting honest businesses. Taking steps to reduce cheating is in line with the moral value of justice and fairness, since the goal is to make sure that everyone has an equal chance of success. Besides that, you should have honesty and ethics. Ethical behavior is based on principles like honesty, ethics, and being responsible for what you do. Supporting projects that support these values is morally important because it helps make the world a fair and just place where businesses act in an honest way. For the moral theories that we can use, according to the philosophers like John Stuart Mill, support utilitarianism, which says that acts should be judged by how much happiness or value they bring about in the long run. From a practical point of view, lowering business cheating by making ethics promises can lead to good things like more trust, better social welfare, and a fairer economic system.
Last but not least, the last moral judgment of our group 6 is, I think, cheating on examination will make you lack of respect of yourself, and I didn't think student declaration of via UUM honor code form can reduce academic cheating in online final exam and take home assessment. This is because student will follow all the instruction and guideline given by the university to sign declaration, but cheating is the option. If student want to cheat, they will cheat anyways. They will cheat to get high marks. They don't care about the rules. On top of that, exam will be held online during the COVID-19. No one can observe the behavior of the student because they are answering online at their home. It opens more chances for cheating to happen. According to Aristotle, when you cheat, you respected yourself because when you came to university to study and get good grades. When you are facing exam, it's such of betrayal because the human potential to answer the exam are higher because they get knowledge, and when they learn to answer the exam and choose to choose easy way to done it, they seek for resources they can help rapidly answer the question. They will not get the satisfaction of answering the examination. That's all from group 6. Thank you.